On the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
The ball carrier. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Rolling to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 50 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's letting this one go for Fuller. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, build some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Now, one of the storylines in this one, 2 rookie quarterbacks, 2 very good ones. The 2nd and 3rd QBs taken behind Joe Burrow in this year's draft. Tua with the Dolphins at 5, and then Justin Herbert to the Chargers just 1 pick later.
Here's Gaskin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. This is Gaskin on the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free.
29-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
15 yards on the play, first down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. I got it. 49.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Let's go, D. Black shot. 49's the mic. Watch 49. All day, dog.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And it's caught by Parker. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 56 to Mike. 53 rail. Hey, D, back, let's go. Pick it up, D. Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
makes the score Dolphins 10, Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On first down, it's Herbert. Shakes off the sag, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Here's Herbert now on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Here we go, D, get off the field. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, red. Ball red. 49 to Mike, 49.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carrier.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
On the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This will be caught inside the 10. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 17, Chargers 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
For first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 37-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Big stuff. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 mark.
Here's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Going deep here for Stills. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
For the Chargers.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Check it out.
Tua sets up to pass it. Eluding the pressure right. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it are extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah. I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Now Eckler. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he fires one, but incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
3-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check three. Check. Watch the run.
Here's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
1 yard.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that is incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Los Angeles.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, with him till I be.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Play to Will Fuller. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
That's out to the left and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
56, Mike, 56.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check 56. Push him back.
From the gun, it's Tua. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season.
On the play. It's now 3rd down.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
44 is Mike. Check, check. Blue dance. Nice blue. 44 is to Mike. 44 is to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. 44, 44. Mike, 44. Check tight, check tight. Check tight.
Tua going to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
4-yard line.
They run the counter now on first down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He was a gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
56, right there, 56.
Another run with Gaskin. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try and push the pile.
And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
Tua going to try and sneak it.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tua Tagovailoa.
His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Jason Sanders now to have the extra point. And His kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen has it, left side.
Herbert's pass complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he finds Stills, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Give them 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup. Herbert throwing again. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
Chargers.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
Tackle made.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. He's at the 40, the 20.
That's what I want to see.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 91 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Like 22 is coming, 22 is coming. Come on, now, come on.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the hill.